What is up, everybody? It is Saints Fan, and today I'm gonna be starting some GTA 5 news because as some of you guys know who are, just as excited for GTA 5 as I am, it actually comes out in exactly 1 month from the day that I upload this. So that is really awesome, and for all my guys who obviously are here for Minecraft, which is basically the majority of my channel, don't worry. I will be continuing Minecraft. I'm not stopping or anything. I'm just adding this because I can't wait to play it, and I know a lot of you guys are ready to play it too. And I think it'll be fun. So I hope you guys understand. So obviously when TU12 comes out from Minecraft, I'll be sure to do a lot of stuff on that. But anyway, getting into Grand Theft Auto and what I want to talk about. So I found this article online, and it actually is an interview with the president from Rockstar North, and they actually talk in detail and in depth about GTA Online. Now, I'm going to do this as a 3-part series because there's, like I said, it's 45 minutes, so it's really long, and there's 3 pages of questions and answers and all that stuff. So I'm just going to go page by page. Now, I will link it in the description in case you guys want to go check it out and read it yourself. It is really long, but trust me, guys, it's freaking, like, awesome what they have to say, and, I can't wait. So obviously subscribe if you want to see parts 2 and 3 going about it, and then whatever else, comes out with GTA 5, I'll make sure to do a video. So anyway, getting into it. Now, the first thing they actually started off with is how it's sort of, GTA Online is sort of it's going to give an MMO experience. And, what they meant by that, obviously massive multiplayer online. Now, I actually don't know, because I haven't really seen anything about this. Maybe you guys would know in the comments. But I don't know how they're going to do it, if they're going to have dedicated servers, or you're going to, like, join somebody's world. And, we'll still have to wait on that, I'm assuming. But anyway, what they started talking about was how there's a ton of stuff to do, obviously, and they pretty much have this thing called a creator. Now, what it does is, right at the start when GTA Online comes out, you'll be able to create your own death matches and races. And now what that means by creating, obviously, is you can put your own cars on the map, you can make your own path to the race and all that, you can put your guns wherever. So it's pretty much like you're making whatever you want. And then once you're done testing it and all that stuff, you can upload it to the I think it's the social club, which is like the cloud, and then anybody in the world can play it. So if there's a lot of, they said there's going to be new things every day, because with the amount of people playing GTA Online now, me, I'm probably not going to make any maps because, I'm not too good at it, but I'm sure there are guys out there who are really excited for this feature, and they're going to make some freaking epic maps. Now, one thing I do want to say is that Rockstar actually has plans for doing more things with the creator. At start, they're only going to do races and death matches, but they said once people get the hang of that, they'll do more complex things. So I'm not too sure what that means. I was thinking maybe, like, obviously we know, like, there's golf courses and stuff. Maybe you can make your own golf course. I don't really know, but it's still pretty cool to see that they're gonna, keep progressing as the game goes on. So that's really cool. Now, one thing that they're actually doing with GTA Online is they're actually releasing it 2 weeks after the single player and the actual game comes out, which they're gonna be releasing on October 1st, even though the game comes out on September 17th. And maybe wondering why they're doing this, and the reason they're doing it is obviously because GTA, it's a complex game, and what they want you to do is experience single player first, and just get a grip of what's happening, how to play it, because obviously there's a lot of stuff they added, so they want you to get a feel for the game before you just go into multiplayer. So that's why I think it would be pretty fun. Plus, it's fun just to mess around in single player, go run over some people, and who doesn't want to do that? Now, when GTA Online comes out, we can do that with our friends, but still, I don't think it's a problem that they're actually releasing it 2 weeks later. Now, moving on into how it actually works, and the way they have it is once you go into single player, there's obviously a wheel that you can choose between the 3 characters, Michael, Trevor, and Franklin, and when the GTA Online comes out, and they said they actually might be a little update, a little download, for it, but what there'll be an extra character on that wheel that'll say multiplayer, and then that's just how you get into multiplayer. And one thing that, just that them saying this, it just makes me really excited. They're saying that obviously it's set in the GTA 5 engine, but it's going to grow and evolve into its own different, thing. So, it just sounds really cool and really exciting. I just can't wait to see what they have planned, for the future for this. Alright, so getting that basic introduction stuff out the way, what's going to happen once you actually get into multiplayer? There's actually going to be a character creation system. So you'll be able to create your own character, have your own stats, and I'm assuming it's almost going to be like a, an RPG type of thing, where obviously you customize the look, you customize what stats you want, and obviously once more information comes about that, I'll make sure to do a video, but that's what I'm just thinking of right now. And one thing people were asking is, are Michael, Trevor, and Franklin going to exist in online? Now, one thing they actually said is the story or the online actually is set slightly before the events of GTA 5. So while it shares some of the experiences, the characters and the stats are all going to be separate. But they said for the whole Michael, Trevor, and Franklin thing that they've got to be careful for story spoilers. So, you know, they can't go into that. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. But it's pretty cool because one thing they actually have, and the way GTA Online works is once you pick your character, make your character, give him all the stats and all that, then you'll actually be sort of put into a little tutorial mode. And obviously they'll do some basic stuff, you know, here, do this, do that, just to get a feel of what's going to happen. Because when you start online, you actually start from nothing. There's going to be, you're going to have to do some missions to get some money, but you're going to start with nothing, no money, no, you might start with a gun here and there or whatever, but you know, it's going to be like a separate game. That's why I'm so excited for it. But what they actually implemented is throughout this whole separate story type thing in online, you'll actually meet some of the characters from single player who will introduce you to things such as they do in single player. And they actually gave an example, like some guy may introduce you to ammo, and he'll do the same thing in single player as well. So it's really cool how they have the whole getting into the online and making your money and all that stuff. Now, one thing they talked a little bit about is leaderboards, and obviously there's going to be separate leaderboards, they said, for like death matches, races, and stuff like that. But since each thing has its different like scoring, they said that there's going to be an internal score, I guess, for them to just get some data, but they said there's enough data for people to know exactly where they stand with all their skills. So that should be pretty cool. And they also mentioned obviously some apps and the website, the social club website, so you can go check out your stats if you're not on your Xbox, and if if you're into that stuff. Now, one thing, and this is the biggest thing for me, is about the whole griefing and messing with other people. Because obviously in Grand Theft Auto, we all just have fun, and obviously some people like to have fun by just, you know, screwing with other people, being dicks, and you know, blowing them up, killing them, and all that stuff. So they've actually implemented this really cool system to prevent all that stuff. So there's this one mode, it's called passive mode, and what that means is you can't shoot people, but people can't shoot you. So say you die and then you keep getting spawn killed, just hit the passive mode, run away, you know, get a feeling of where you're at, get away from everybody, and then you'll be good. And you can switch it off and go back to your normal business. Now, another thing they talked about is they have this system. It's, I guess, to obviously prevent griefing, but it's a bad sport management and a good cheater management system. Now, I'll get more into those probably in either part 2 or part 3, because they actually go over them in depth a little bit. But I also will mention some stuff in about a minute or two. But it's really cool to see that they're actually, you know, acknowledging the fact that people are dicks in GTA, and they're trying to, you know, prevent that. So one thing that a lot of people were wondering is, since they were showing off all these new game types and stuff, are the old ones still going to be in online? And obviously they are. They said all the traditional stuff is there, plus obviously the new stuff that they showed. Now, one thing that actually is going to come into play online is money. And what I mean by that is, it says if you're carrying a lot of cash and then you die, all of that money is now on the streets and anybody can pick it up. So you definitely want to be visiting the bank a lot just to deposit money, and you don't want to be running around with, like, you know, millions, like, flowing it off, because you're gonna have a bounty on your head, you know, in a matter of no time, and you know, you're gonna have to watch out. Now, one thing that's actually really cool is they're actually implementing this insurance system. So obviously what that means is you pay a premium, and say someone steals your car, blows it up, you can get that same car back. And you can also leave your cars somewhere in the world and come back to that place, and they're still going to be there. Now, the guy also mentioned that they don't let anyone steal your personal vehicle, but if you were in a personal vehicle and then you jumped out and gave your friend the, you can give your friend the option to get in it, but if you get out of it and lock it, then nobody can take it. So I'm assuming, I don't know if it locks by itself, or you're going to have to hit a button to lock it, but that's going to be really cool. So now nobody can steal the cars that we pay for and all that stuff. And what they also said is you could now blow up the car if it's locked, but that's going to increase your bad sport stat, and they store that in there, and if you're too bad, you will be punished. So I don't know what that means by you'll be punished, if you're going to be banned or what, but you know, they actually are going to punish people for doing bad things. and obviously you're going to be able to see if somebody's bad sports stats high or low, I'm guessing by checking the leaderboards or something, so that's really cool. Now the last topic to discuss is they actually talked more about cars and how you can either buy cars or just steal them, like in in regular Grand Theft Auto. And obviously if you steal them, you're gonna have the cops after you, but they said that you can actually go into a mod shop and get it colored and the plates changed and everything. So I guess it's like a paint spray and the cops won't be on you, so that's really cool. And they actually also mentioned, going a little bit more about the whole characters that you meet online, they actually mentioned this 50 a day man, and what he does is actually repair busted up vehicles and deliver your car. So if you're out in the countryside, they gave an example, without transport, you can give him a call and he'll come drop off your car for you. So that is really cool. But that is it for this video. This is, like I said, part 1. And I'll be doing a part 2 probably later today, and then part 3 maybe tomorrow, just going over everything. And like I said, it's like 45 minutes, so that's why these videos are going to be a little bit longer than most. But if you haven't already, subscribe, because I'm going to be starting to do GTA 5 news and keep you up to date with all the latest stuff on that. Also, from a Minecraft guys, appreciate you checking out this video. Hope you're just as excited as I am for GTA 5. But anyway, like this video if you thought it was good and can't wait for GTA 5. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, it's your boy Saints Cinema. Peace!